I'm Evelyn, and today I'll be reviewing the book The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. This book is being published by Simon & Schuster, and it has 231 pages. This book is about a teenage boy named Charlie. Charlie is intelligent, but he's not very popular. Charlie is going to start high school. This book is about Charlie's life as he navigates through teenagehood. So it's basically about most of the issues teenagers tend to face, like family problems, like how to, mixing with a popular crowd, trying to fit in, like first love, and stuff like that. Charlie tells us the story of his teenage life and his adventures and how he navigates and how he goes through them in a series of letters he writes to an unknown person. This book starts off with one of Charlie's friend who killed himself by shooting himself. And Charlie goes to the psychiatrist. He goes to see a doctor, and as you read more of this book, you realize that Charlie often goes to see the doctor for various reasons. He has mental problems, and he wants to be a writer when he grows up, but he doesn't really know what he wants to write about. His English teacher gives him books to read, and we explore Charlie's relationships with his friends, his families, and teachers in this book. Basically, from what I understand, Charlie is just an average teenager who wants to be understood and who wants someone to listen to, like someone who would listen to him. My favorite part of this book would have to be this part in the epilogue when he said, "So I guess we are who we are for a lot of reasons, and maybe we'll never know most of them. But even if we don't have the power to choose where we come from, we can still choose where we go from there. We can still do things, and we can try to feel okay about them." And my only pet peeve about this book is the fact that sometimes Charlie explains something and you expect him a little too vaguely, and then you expect him to kind of like continue explaining on it perhaps in a later part of this book, but he doesn't. So he kind of leaves you hanging there with bits of details at times, which leaves me a little confused. But I guess that's just being a teenager, right? When you want someone to listen to you, you kind of tell them the part that you want them to listen to and not the rest of it. I think this book is great for people of all ages. The adults could probably read it to remember what it's like to be a teenager. And the teenagers can read it because maybe they can relate to the stories, to parts of the stories at least, of this book at least. And, maybe compare their lifestyle or have a contrast on the different lifestyle and get some lessons from him. And it's a great read for teenagers. And for kids, maybe they can read it to know what's bound for them when they become a teenager, or have at least an idea what it's like to be a teenager. So this is the book, The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. Check it out. Thank you!